Once more, here's the KSUM sports team.
Welcome back here. Our halftime report brought to you by Farmers State Bank of Tremont and Denell. It is CML GHEC 35 and Medelia 29. Scoring in the first half for the Jaguars. St. Engel with 13. Jane Shrunk with 6, including that long three at the buzzer on a pair of long threes. Garrett Balcom has 4. Derek Martin has 4. Derek Schoen has 4. 3 points for Carter Willie and 1 for Mason Maloney. And for Medelia, Arizmendi with 6. Alvarenga with 5. Flores with 9 and Baumgartner with 9.
Shooting on the night for the Jaguars, 10 of 26 for 38%. For the Blackhawks, 8 of 29 for 28%. Of those 26 for the Jaguars, 16 were three-point attempts. They made 5 for 31%. Of the 29 for the Blackhawks, 13 were three-point attempts, made 4 for 31%. 19 total rebounds for the Jaguars, 8 of those were offensive. 17 total rebounds for the Blackhawks, 8 of those were offensive. 7 turnovers on the Jaguars, 3 turnovers on the Blackhawks, and 2 blocked shots for the Jaguars. And we're ready, well, as soon as we get the clock set.
Coach said in the first, in our pregame interview, he said he could count the number of threes the Jaguars made all season on one hand.
Yeah, well got 4 here.
Half their field goals in the first half.
You have to grow another hand.
We're in that first, in that range. It'll be Medelia basketball to start the second half with the Jaguars leading 35-29. Arizmendi to Portillo in the far corner. Back to Arizmendi on the wing. He'll put up the 3. That's Alvarenga, beg your pardon. Shot no good. Rebounded by Garrett Balcom for the Jaguars. And he races into the front court. Eric Schoen.
Ooh, he walked.
Looked like he was triple jumping to the basket, too.
Yeah, he got a little excited there. He was wide open all the way up the basket.
He's used when he's got space like that. He usually just tucks it under his arm and runs a long way.
Yeah.
First, he set the Minnesota State high school record for rushing yards in a game earlier this fall. Ironically, that was against Medelia up in Truman. That happened. 480 some yards in one game. Pass is tipped and stolen away by Balcom. He's double teamed in the back court. Needs somebody to come help him out here. And he does get that bounce pass ahead to Schoen. Swings it over the defense to Willie. Now to Maloney on the left elbow. Balcom, he'll take it. Dump it off for Engel. Powers up.
There.
Off the window. Good for 2. And a chance at a 3-point play.
That was a good, strong play there. He needs more of that.
He started off the first half with an and one opportunity. And his first basket of the second half is likewise. Foul against Reese is his 3rd. He didn't start the game, Augie Reese. Free throw is up and in, and Engel with 16 points. She's the biggest lead for the Jaguars, 36-29. Medelia in the front court. Augie Reese in the corner. The big guy puts up the jumper and hits for 2.
Whole hum, huh?
He's like everybody else is shooting long ones. I'll put it in. His first bucket of the night. 36-31. Here come the Jaguars into the front court with Schoen swinging it over to Willie. Willie on the left elbow to Balcom between the circles. Over to Carter Willie. Now Balcom drives in, penetrates, kicks it out to Schoen on the wing. Drives baseline, draws the double team. Willie on the wing, passes over to Maloney. Now in the far corner for Balcom. Out pass down low, Engel. He has it stolen away, put it on the floor again. Flores with the steal. And into the front court come the Blackhawks. Swung it around to the near side. Alvarenga for 3. Off the rim short. Rebound secured by Engel. Back into the front court comes Schoen. He's at the left elbow. Bounces in the corner for Willie. Back to Derek Schoen. Nice pass down low to Maloney, but he took an extra step before he got it to the basket. And the travel is called. Yep, they got the right score up on the board finally. 38-31 is where we're at. Three-point play made by Engel and a 2-point basket from Reese. Our scoring.
We got number 21 here, Arizmendi leading from the nose.
Arizmendi looking for the cut man down there. So he will, if you want to know. Right side, Reese kicks it in the corner. Baumgartner out of bounds. He was on the baseline.
It's the baseline.
Turnover back to the Jaguars. They're in black with purple and white, moving from left to right as we see it. And the Blackhawks, white with orange numerals and black trim. Balcom into the front court against some token pressure. Then the Blackhawks fall back in the 2-3 zone. Swung around to Schoen on the left wing. Head fake, makes the drive to the basket. Off the window, no good. Rebound knocked out of Engel's hands, and it'll be the Jaguars maintaining possession. The young officiating crew here, it is a two-man crew here tonight, and they've had to work hard, but they've made good calls. Nice inbounds play, well executed by the Jaguars. They get it into Engel, and he puts it off the glass good. He's got now 18 points in the night, and it's 40-31. Jaguars with the lead.
That's their biggest lead, too, isn't it?
Yep. Free throw line, Reese gets the ball, secures it, and knocks down the 12-foot jumper.
So much for the 9-point lead.
Augie Reese, 6'5" senior. 2 baskets here in the second half for Medelia. 40-33. Balcom bounced pass to the front court right side. Schoen. Now between the circles, Balcom looks over to his coach. What do we run here against this 2-3 zone defense? Willie to Balcom. Schoen on the right side. Now to Willie on the baseline. Schoen on the wing. Left side, Balcom. Finds Maloney in the corner. Here's Balcom on the wing.
Thinking about the three, but didn't pull the trigger.
Trying to get Engel posted up, but he's double-teamed, triple-teamed sometimes. Swung around the perimeter. Jaguars built a 7-point lead. A little more patient with the ball here now that they've got the lead. Carter Willie trying to lob it over the top of the zone, bat it out. Fortunately for the Jaguars, it got right back to Balcom. Schoen on the side, puts it up for 3, no good. And over the back, a foul on the Jaguars. Against Maloney.
Yeah, the rebound went right to the Medelia player there, but Maloney had to take a swat at it. Smacked the Blackhawks.
And that, I believe, is his 3rd foul.
Yep, it is.
Shrunk will check in. And the Jaguars will go with more of a 3-guard look here against the smaller Medelia team. Shrunk played really well in the first half. A lot of minutes for junior. 40-33, Jaguars lead 4 minutes into the second half. Alvarenga bounces to Baumgartner at the left elbow of the lane. Swings it back out to Flores on the right side. Now Reese down low. Portillo. Good movement here as Alvarenga puts up the teardrop. Comes off the front rim short from about 15 feet away. Rebounded by Balcom. And he'll work it into the front court to Derek Schoen. Schoen to the baseline. And he changed his pivot foot. Traveling against the Jaguars. 40-33. Everybody kind of settling in now.
Yeah.
After we had a really wild first half. A lot of different stuff going on. Baumgartner jumper no good. Comes right back to him. Second time he puts it up and in. Fortuitous bounce for the Blackhawks. 40-35. Shrunk will bring it up into the front court. Nearly got his pocket back, but he did. Got possession of it on the right wing at the 3-point arc. Willie between the circles. Shrunk. Works it around to Balcom. Over the top of the zone to Willie on the near side. Cutting to the ball is Engel. Double team. Shrunk, top of the key. Fakes the 3. Drives in. Puts up the runner. No good. And rebounded by Baumgartner. Front court right side. Pass to Flores. Free throw line. Portillo puts up the jumper. Good for 2. His first 2 of the night. Now back the other way. Home run pass to Schoen. And he gets fouled going up for the layup. But nice long pass there from Balcom to Schoen will result in 2 free throws. Baumgartner will pick up his first foul. That's the second on the team. See, not as many whistles here in the second half so far after a lot of fouls in the first half. Got a lot more flow going.
12:41 to go here in the game.
And Derek Schoen on the line. He's 1 out of 2 for our stripe tonight. Left 1 out of 3. Shy.
He is not happy with that free throw.
Holston will come in, and Dreyer will come in, but first we get a timeout by Medelia with 12:41 to play. It's a 3-point ball game in favor of the Jaguars. Pro watching. They're having a fine season as well. 9
they are.
2.
Okay, here's the second free throw.
After the first timeout taken by Medelia tonight, Derek Schoen, number 21, bends the knee, flicks the wrist. This one goes swish. 5 points for him, and it's a 4-point Jaguar lead. Flores into the front court. Drives, dishes back out to Portillo on the wing. Harley Gordoy Portilla, number 10, with the basketball. Back out to Rigo Flores. Flores with the dribble against Shrunk, and Shrunk steals it away from him. He'll have a breakaway layup chance, left side. No good, but we'll get a foul there on Flores hustling back to try to block the shot. Nearly a three-point play opportunity there for Shrunk. Flores picks up his second personal foul. And third on the team. Amazing with all those fouls that we had in the first half. Nobody is in serious.
No, there isn't. That
Maloney and Reese have 3 each. That's the most for each side. And we had exactly 15 free throws shot by each team in the first half. That's a lot. Shrunk, shooting 2. Up and a little flat, little strong. No good. 6 points on a pair of threes for the junior guard tonight, number 5. James Shrunk, 5'10" junior. Try a second one here. Up. That one had a little more arch.
There we go.
Comes in and good.
That's what it took.
42-37, Jaguars lead. 12:15 to go in the ball game. Bedelia, front court, right to left with the basketball. Jaguars going to extend the defense, maybe do a little half-court trap of their own here. Pass goes through the midst of Alvarenga into the crowd for a turnover. So that look there defensively. Try to get Bedelia kind of out of the rhythm on offense.
It did kind of mess them up. Another timeout by Bedelia here.
Coach Van Heen saw that, and he said, all right, well, we got to talk about that if we're going to trap. So he'll take a break. With 12:07 to play, 5 points. Jaguar lead. Your Pioneer agents at Elm Creek Agronomy in Northrop. Claire Schmidt Jr. and Tracy Weimers. Tracy and Claire invite you to stop by or call Elm Creek Agronomy for the latest about Pioneer. 436-5282. Double D Dispatch of welcome. The road is their business, and that's why it's important to remind everyone to buckle up and pay attention to the road. Be safe. Help keep your friends and family safe from Double D Dispatch of welcome. And see Chuck Dressing, Gary Manzi, Guy Rudolph, or Tim Gary of West Martin Seeds. Make the most of every acre with Pioneer brand soybeans and Pioneer premium seed treatment offerings. Pioneer with you from the word go. You know, some of the folks that you hear about in our sponsors working in, businesses. And a few years ago, we were calling their name out here on the basketball court.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. It's great to have those folks along helping us do that, and it's great to know that we'll have more years of that to come here. Yep. With Grenada putting more than $6 million into the facility here, bringing the elementary and the high school together, doing a lot of renovations, building this new gym, which we're seeing in use for the second time here tonight. Jaguar basketball, front court to our right, leading 42-37. Shrunk on the dribble, kicks it out to Schoen, drives, draws the double team. Now Dreyer on the wing to Schoen, to Malcolm on the left side, back out to Shrunk. Olsen in the lineup after that timeout to give Engel a rest. Ball tipped out of bounds by Alvarenga, and it was a quick rest for Zane Engel. He'll come right back in. Dylan Martin will come in as well. And Malcolm will be taking a breather as well. Jaguars will set it up against the 2-3 Blackhawks zone defense. Dreyer, number 13, right wing at the three-point arc. Top of the key shown. Gets it down to Engel. Steps to his left. Lays it up and in. Wow. That was a nice feed. Yep, nice passing angle there. 20 for Engel on the night. It's 44-37. Jaguars. Their biggest lead was 9. Bedelia had a 7-point lead in the first half. They hit some threes early, but the Jaguars haven't let them shoot since that early stage of the game. Baumgartner spins. Shot over Schoen. In and out, no good. Rebound. Last touch by the Jaguars. Baumgartner hit a couple of those threes. He leads along with Flores. Each of them have 11 for Bedelia. Baumgartner, number 3, the senior guard, gets it in. Alvarenga, left of the lane. Pass tipped by Dreyer, but it comes down into the hands of Reese, and he hits the baseline jumper for his third basket of the night, 44-39. Bounce pass intended for Engel. He gets it there. He's triple teamed, wide open at the free throw line. Schoen is strong on the jumper, rebounded by Dreyer, and will get a foul against Bedelia. And that'll go against Flores, number 30. And that'll be his third. Team's fourth of the half.
Jaguars inbounding under their own basket.
on shooting fouls. And Shrunk will get it in there to Engel. Tough angle on the bounce pass, but he's able to handle it. Lays it up and in on the left side. And with that 5-6-inch height advantage.
Yeah, you got to think he could do that all night. Don't you? Yeah.
Yep. Sleda started the game at the forward at the 5-10, and he out-jumped Engel on that jump ball.
Yeah.
But it's been Reese getting the action mostly here in the second half.
A foul against the Jaguars here.
Driving the baseline there, Alvarenga, and he draws a foul against Dreyer.
Yep. Justin Dreyer.
That'll be his third. And he comes out with Zach Walter back in, number 4, 5'10" junior. Bedelia inbound from the baseline. And Baumgartner will send it all the way out into the backcourt there for Flores. Drives in, kicks it to Portillo on the right wing. Dribble back out. Baumgartner, corner 3, and an out, no good. Halfway down, came out to the hands of Zane Engel.
I thought that was going in.
Here comes CML GAGC, leading by 7. 10:05 to play here in the ballgame. Dylan Martin on the left wing. Top the key, Derek Schoen. Engel has some space in there, splits the double team, draws a foul.
Yeah.
This time he didn't put the ball on the floor.
Fouled by Augie Reese, I believe. Oh,
No.
Number 3.
And Baumgartner. Called for his second. His 5th. Shooting foul. Engel will go to the stripe for a couple of charity tosses. This one is strong. No
off
good.
the back iron.
First miss of the night from the line for him. It's 4-5 now. Maloney in for Schoen. And Arizmendi back in. Got the bloody nose stop. And Flores out for Bedelia. Here comes the second free throw from Engel. That's off rim short. Rebounded by Baumgartner. Still a 7-point Jaguar lead. Into the front court. Baumgartner between the circles. Portillo on the right side. Jaguars extending out that 3-2 zone a little bit farther. Reese in the corner, far side. Around the screen, Alvarenga nearly lost it. Got it over to Reese. Reese drives. Jumper short and rebounded by Maloney for the Jags. Walter will push it into the front court. Drops it off for Martin. Martin, fade away. Wow. Soft touch there from the senior guard. A fadeaway 15-footer, 48-39. Jaguars match their biggest lead here as we approach the midway point of the second half. Three-pointer for Alvarenga from the far corner is off. Little strong, rebounded by Maloney. Jaguars looking to push it into double digits here for the first time tonight. Walter will drop it off for Shrunk. Shrunk, as Bedelia's gone man-to-man here defensively.
Yeah.
Martin on the left side. He'll feed it right down to Engel against Reese. Boom. Money in the bank. 11-point lead. 50-39. Jaguars as Engel has 24. Nearly half of the Jaguar total. Portillo on the left wing with the ball fake. Alvarenga. Baumgartner, free throw line turn. Nope. And draws a foul. Trump with the reach-in hack there.
That's a pretty obvious foul there. That's his first foul.
Team's third of the half. And Baumgartner will go to the line, where he is 3 out of 8 tonight.
Yikes.
3 field goals, a couple of threes, a 2, and that free throw, which is off the mark, no good.
He's 3 out of 9. 33%. That's
We'll take him to Dr. Dan's free throw shot camp, and I'll tell him what he's doing wrong.
Yeah.
He's not steady with his upper body when he's shooting those. He's kind of leaning back and forth. You want to get low, keep that upper body high, get good arch on the shot. That one rattles home. 50-40, 10 points lead for Truman Martin Luther Grenada Unleashed Chain with 8:35 to play. Shrunk works the dribble through, and Coach Borkenhagen took a timeout there while Shrunk was dribbling. And that'll be the second timeout taken by the home squad here on the night. They'll take a full timeout. 50-40, Jaguars lead with 8:33 to play. The maintenance of your vehicle is their business at Born-Traeger Auto Body and Towing of Tremont, offering 24-hour recovery of cars, trucks, semis, and RVs. Born-Traeger Auto Body and Towing of Tremont, 639-3082, 639-3082. seedsmanship at work. It's what sets channel seeds apart. Dan Stensland, your local channel seedsman, offering channel, corn, and soybeans at very competitive prices. Dan Stensland, channel seeds. Well, Engel has taken advantage of that height tonight.
Yeah, he has.
Now that he's not putting that ball on the floor, he's drawing the fouls or getting the buckets. And that's, just fundamental stuff from the big guy.
Yeah, you got to wonder if the coach had a talk with him at halftime about that. Just take a step to the basket, put it in. And he's been doing that. How many points did he have?
24.
Holy cow.
13 in the first and 11 here in the second.
Well, 10-point Jaguar lead, like you said, 50-40. 8:33 to go here.
Shown back in. Apparently the Jaguars are having some sort of beard growing contest.
It kind of looks like
with
it.
Everybody on the team.
Yeah.
Because, I'm pretty sure none of the young men out there are Amish, but they've got that Amish beard look going.
4 of the 5 on the floor have it.
Engel down there kicks it out to Maloney in the corner to Willie on the wing. He's back in. Pass the dead ball there. Bounce pass to Engel. He's triple team in the post. Pass over to Schoen. Draws contact. Nearly a 3-point play. He'll head to the line.
Definitely falls. Got the Blackhawk up off the floor and went underneath him.
Mason Maloney is the only player out on the court who's found his razor recently for the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Everybody else kind of has that beard going. Some of them with more success than others. That was the 4th foul on Reese. Free throw good by Schoen.
That matches their biggest lead of the night there, 51-40.
16 fouls now, so it'll be one of the bonus rest of the way for the Jaguars. Jaguars have their starting 5 out there right now. Free throw short. Rebound tipped by Engel, but Baumgartner will secure the loose ball for Medelia, and he'll bing the dribble into the front court. Nearly lost it. Now he does. Down on the floor is Schoen. With the ball, Engel comes up with it. Now to Malcolm, but excellent hustle back by Flores and Portillo to prevent the breakaway opportunity. Now Engel has it down in the post. Turnaround jumper from 10, a little strong this time, and rebounded by Arizmendi. I think that's Engel's first miss from the field here in about his last 5 or 6 shots.
You're right, Dan.
11-point Jaguar lead with 7:45 to play. Jaguars 3-2 zone defense here, guarding the basket to our left. Flores bounce pass to the corner. Arizmendi, three-pointer, swish. Ernie Arizmendi, senior captain, has 9 points on the night. 51-43.
Remember the Medelia coach talking about him shooting threes?
Yeah. Both coaches said we were not any good at shooting threes, and both teams have five makes tonight from outside the arc. Malcolm to Schoen here on the wing, and he picked up his foot.
Just had happy feet there, Dan.
Well, it's got to be those electric pink socks that he's wearing.
It could be it. Not the tan tennis shoes?
He's got the tan shoes, too, yeah. So. Those,
it matches the black and purple robe.
Well, you've got different shades of footwear out there for all the different Jaguar players. Baumgartner, right side for Portillo. Harley Godoy Portillo passes over to Matt Baumgartner. Working out between the circles. Pass is tipped by Schoen. Ricochets around and finally into the hands of Willie.
Did that hit 3 different people?
Yep, like a pinball machine. Ding, ding, ding. And Jaguars have the basketball and an 8-point lead with 6:35 to play. Garrett Malcolm in the front court to Derek Schoen left side. Nate Engel at the free throw line. Threw it away. Pass over the head of Maloney down low.
Turnover number 13 on the Jaguars.
So the Blackhawks trying to whittle away at that lead with the ball from your right to left. There's Mendy. Portillo out between the circles. Number 10. Bounce pass to Reese at the free throw line. Arizmendi, far corner. Again, same spot. This time, Willie flew out at him, tried to block the shot, but Arizmendi knocked it down. He's got 3 threes on the night. And 12 in the game. 53-43. Jaguars with the lead and the ball. Shown on the wing. Out to Malcolm. Jaguars have really slowed down that offense here with the lead. Left side. With it there is Willie. Now to the top of the key is Malcolm. Bounce pass to Schoen. Takes it up, dumps it off for Maloney, but stolen away by Portillo. He'll race down against Willie one-on-one, and he's fouled. That last basket, when they put it on the board, they put it up on the wrong side.
Yeah, they
So
did.
It's not a 10-point game, it's a 6-point game.
Yeah, it's 51-45.
That's what I thought.
Jaguars. They're still getting used to their equipment down there.
Running the new board. Different than the old board. Second foul on the 5'11 senior Carter Willie. Portillo on the line. Points that first free throw off.
Needed to work on his free throws a little bit.
Yep. His form could use it. He's like a 30-minute session with Dr. Dan, the free throw man.
Yeah. Just kind of looked at that shot, shook his head, smiled.
The big left arm wrapped up. Shoots with the right. That one is a little bit better looking, but still no good. And they'll say off Maloney.
Off Maloney. It's in a Blackhawk ball here.
So, still a chance to shave down a 6-point deficit here for the Blackhawks with 5:39 to go. Baumgartner looks. He'll throw it all the way out back to Portillo. And Medelia will set it up. Flores in the wing. Baumgartner in the corner. Over Engel. And he shot it so high over him that he shot it about 4 feet past the basket.
Not even close.
That's why you can test shots out there. Front court, Balcom. Shrunk to Balcom. Bounce pass to Engel. Drops it off to the open Maloney.
Oh.
Misses the short one. Gets his own rebound. Oh. Last no good. Tipped up and in by Schoen. Eric Schoen with a big bucket there for the Jaguars.
Well, they didn't give up, did they?
Them a little Medelia momentum. 53-45 with 5:05 to go. Portillo, shirt to shirt there with James Shrunk.
He was supposed to get 5 seconds by.
Yep. Now Flores dumps it off for Portillo. Shrunk in the corner as it's covered. Now to the left side here is Mendy. Baumgartner, 3 in the corner. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Engel. Good rotation and good movement there from Medelia to get the open shot. Couldn't knock her down. 4:40 to play. 8-point Jaguar lead. Across the 10-second line is Balcom. Shrunk with the dribble out high. Works right and then left to Schoen. Drives around his defender, takes it in. And a charging foul is called as Arizmendi got there just in time.
He did kind of put his head down and go.
Third foul on Schoen. And the 5th on the team.
Well, still an 8-point lead here for the Jaguars.
Alvarenga with the substitution in for Portillo for Medelia.
4:28 to go.
Read a really interesting article the other day. A guy was arguing to make a change in basketball to eliminate the charging call.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Baumgartner drives in and has it stripped away, but a reach-in foul is called on the Jag. And it'll go against 23 Maloney, and that is his 4th.
Baumgartner will be at the line.
He's been there a lot. 4 out of 10.
That's just not good.
Yes, good from the field, but not from the free throw line. But that one he ran
5 out of 11.
53-46 Jaguars. Willie in replacing Maloney with those 4 fouls.
Makes this one, Dan, if you shoot 50% from the line.
Those 13 points lead the way for Medelia. Knock down a few more of those free throws, and it would be even closer ball game. That one is good. 53-47. 4:09 to play. Medelia puts on some full court man-to-man pressure. Schoen will take the dribble up this time. Shrunk will take it at the jump circle. Medelia man-to-man defensively here. See if they try to get it in Engel's hand. Pick and roll here on the near side. Malcolm had it stripped away by Reese. And the steal for Medelia. Here they come. Trailing by 6. There's Mindy. Looks in the corner for Alvarenga. He drives around, puts up the shot. In and out, no good. Rebound tip. Schoen will control it on the loose ball. Alvarenga and Schoen got a little tied up there, but they avoided big contact and a foul. They got themselves unpretzeled, and the play continued with the Jaguars into the front court. Shrunk on the wing, drops it off for Engel. Engel takes it around, reverse layup, no good. Schoen the offensive rebound, up and in with the pump fake. 10 points for Derek Schoen, 55-47, Jaguars lead. On the wing, near side is Flores. Drops it off to Reese at the left elbow. Tries the backdoor pass, throws it right at the ankle of his teammate, out of bounds for the turnover. Full timeout taken by Medelia. 3 minutes and 9 seconds to play here in Grenada. Jaguars 55, Blackhawks 47.
I'm just looking at my stats here. I just have the Jaguars 1 attempted 3 here in the second half.
Yep.
They had 16 they attempted in the first half.
Super. You're listening to KSUM Fairmont. Dan Brookins, Brad Gerhardt. Here at the second game ever. They had the ribbon cutting tonight, though, and everybody in the community turned out. I think we had a packed house at the beginning of the game. I see a few empty spots here and there now.
Not too many, though.
Final for Martin County West girls basketball. They played up at the Twin Cities against Minnehaha Academy tonight. Lost 79-57. Full court pressure here by Madelia. Schoen takes the inbound pass. Dribbles himself. Now feeds it over to Carter Willie, and he gets it across the 10-second line. Pass down low for Zane Engel. Double team. Got it Schoen. Little space there. Stops. Pumps. Count the deuce. And he'll try for a tray.
That was a nice looking play all the way there.
Good head fake there. Medelia's been aggressive defending those shots down there tonight. Got the defender Baumgartner up in the air. Picks up his third. That's team 7. Schoen's been the go-to man down the stretch here.
Yeah, he has.
He had just 1 field goal in the first half, but he's hit 3 big ones down the stretch here. Free throw is no good, though, and it's rebounded by Ernie Arizmendi. Front court to Flores, and Alvarenga stumbles and travels. Yeah. Going to make the drive to the basket. He had a little skid. He had happy feet. Willie checks out, and Shrunk is back in for the Jag. Full court man-to-man pressure here by Madelia. They trail by 10 points with 2:45 to go. Malcolm to midcourt, and he gets bumped into, foul by Rigo Flores.
Maybe shooting a one-on-one.
5'9" junior for Madelia just picked up his 4th foul. Team's 8th.
So, Garrett Malcolm at the line.
He's 4 for 4 from the stripe tonight.
Becomes 7th grader, didn't he?
Glover back in. First time here in the second half. So probably a little offense for defense substitution here. Flores with the 4 fouls. With 2:44 to go. 1 in the bonus here for Malcolm. Up and out, no good. And rebounded by Madelia. Malcolm making all 4 of those free throws on those technical fouls in the first half. Driving the lane, floater Arizmendi, that is, with the bucket. He's got 14 on the night. 57-49. Into the front court is Shrunk working against Glover, the 2 number 5. Beating for the ball there. Malcolm has charge here near the jump circle. 8-point Jaguar lead, down to 2:18 to play. Schoen around the screen. That's going to be a blocking foul on Arizmendi. Schoen tried to drive to the basket. And another one-on-one.
Be the last one-on-one, I believe, was the
team foul number 9. Personal number 3 on the 5'11" senior, Ernie Arizmendi. Schoen, only 3 out of 6 from the stripe tonight. Has 1 in the bonus here. It's up and in and out, no good. Rebounded by Reese for Madelia.
I think it's the pink socks, man.
57-49 with 2:08 to go. Madelia needs a bucket here. Alvarenga driving in, and a foul called. Looks like he was in danger of turning it over there, but bailed out there. Is Shrunk called for the personal, his 2nd.
Blackhawks will be shooting a one-on-one here. Team 7th on Jaguars.
The 2 free throws here for Jeffrey Alvarenga. And he has made all 5 of his trips to the stripe tonight. All those coming in the first half. Those are all the points he has on the night. And this one is up and got the friendly roll. I thought maybe you jinxed him there. I wasn't trying to, but sometimes it just happens that way.
About a 3-4 bouncer and then a little roll around the rim before it went in.
He's 6 for 6 from the stripe tonight. This one could make it a 2-possession game.
Yep.
Up and stepped out, no good. Rebounded by Maloney for the Jaguars. 57-50. The MLGHEC with the ball in the lead, going from left to right. Malcolm crossing the midcourt stripe. Bounce take Engel, top of the key. Left side for Schoen. Baumgartner going to come after him. Schoen spins away and nearly got the walk there. Put it over to Maloney. Shot no good. Maloney following in. And this time the travel is called.
We got the offensive rebound and then walked with it.
The official was like, just his arm flinched like he was going to call it there, and it just didn't quite come out. But yeah, those guys have had a hard job tonight. It's been maybe he's just twitchy. Not an easy game to call, but to say it's good to see younger officials out here.
Yeah, it is.
Because, we give those guys way too bad of a time.
Yeah, we do.
If we don't have any officials, we can't have a game.
Right.
Far corner, it's up and no good. It bounced on the top of the rim, or the top of the board. Stayed in play, though. Schoen will bring it ahead. Lost it. He's down on the floor, and a timeout is awarded to the Jaguars there, just in the nick of time. Yeah. Coach Borkenhagen saw that Schoen was being stalked from behind there, so they were going to try to steal the ball from him. They knocked it loose, but Schoen got down on the floor, covered it up, and then got the timeout call.
You got 84 seconds to go here, minute 24.
And each team has 2 timeouts left. Both teams are in the bonus. 9 fouls against Bedelia here at the half, 7 against the home squad. And if we should have a jump ball, it is Bedelia with the possession arrow.
Bedelia had 3 turnovers in the first half. They've got 8 here in the second half. But my goodness, the Jaguars have 10 turnovers here in the second half.
So we had a ribbon cutting ceremony before the game. A lot of folks chatting about the new facility here.
Yep.
Just completed. They moved in just this week. When I interviewed Coach Borkenhagen in his office, he said, I said, well, you getting moved in here? And he said, yeah, my desk just showed up yesterday. Yeah. So that's where he sat and did the interview with.
Of course, the Jaguar B squad winning here tonight, 44-22. And the C squad won too, but we didn't get a score.
Feed into Engel off the inbound. Maloney in the lane. Had a good look at the basket, but he tried
why
to
he
pass
didn't
it.
take it.
Yeah, he took it back to Engel, and it ended up being stolen away. He had about a 6-foot shot if he wanted to go it, but he tried to pass it into a double team instead. Now Baumgartner turns and shoots. No good from 15, out of bounds off Bedelia. Minute and 6 seconds to go. Willie in for the Jaguars, an extra guard, an extra ball handler out there against the full court Bedelia pressure. Schoen looks and gets it to Carter Willie. Turns and gets it to James Shrunk, who comes up the far sideline and into the front court. Willie looks down low to Engel. Engel, and
a charge.
Yep. He hooked him with his elbow. Yep. He hooked him and made room there, and the official caught it. Second foul on Engel. 18 foul, but no free throws on an offensive foul.
Possession lead here for the Jaguars, 57 seconds to go.
Jaguars have done a much better job of defending the three-point shot here in the second.
Yeah, they have.
Alvarenga comes back in with the 4 fouls. He's kind of been going out defense for offense sometimes. Roll the ball ahead to Alvarenga. He picks it up and gets it into the front court. Pass is tipped up in the air by Engel, but it's Reese that comes down with it. He shoots a 15-footer, no good. Rebound ricochets to Baumgartner, who puts it off the glass, no good. Got his own rebound, and a foul will go against Schoen. And in that, I think Alvarenga stepped on his own teammate's foot and rolled his ankle.
Yeah, his right ankle. He's not feeling good right now.
He and Baumgartner both going after the offensive rebound. And say Alvarenga inadvertently stepped on his teammate's foot,
chewing on his shirt. That just hurts.
Yep. I've been there and done that way too often myself. So we'll have free throws coming up after Schoen was called for the foul, and that'll be his 4th of the night, and the 9th on the team.
So we've got 4 players, 2 for each team on the floor right now with 4 fouls.
43 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Remember in the first half, I was going to mention that we had those 2 technical fouls called. On Bedelia, and we found out at halftime what it was. Was that one of the Bedelia players walked over to the scorer's bench but never checked it in. He walked over there, but he didn't say his number. You have to say either your number or who you're coming in for. And he never said anything. And he went out there. That's what the first technical was. And then the coach picked up the second technical.
They're carrying Alvarenga off the floor here. His right ankle.
Not putting any weight on that.
It hurts big time.
Hopefully, get some ice on that, get her fixed up.
So they're going to bring Sleda in for Alvarenga.
Baumgartner on the free throw line. Well, he missed 5 of his first 6, but he's hit 5 of his last 6.
Okay.
Tale of 2 halves there. Portillo will also come. He replaces the injured player, and Sleda will come in for Baumgartner if he makes free throws here. 2-shot opportunity. This one is knocked down good. Yep.
6-point game.
Or excuse me, Sleda is in for Reese, tall guy, the big guy. 57-51, Jaguars lead, 43 seconds to go. Baumgartner, 15 points on the night, and gets the roll around the world. It went down. 5-point game. Derek Schoen, actually Willie was fouled away from the ball.
He was by number 10 there, Portillo.
Arlie Godoy Portillo, 5'8" junior, finished his second foul.
Not even 2 seconds off the clock.
I'm glad that the Jaguars don't have a lot of players with 3 names because you have 7 words to say the team name.
Yeah.
And then if you had to say 3-word names after that, it would make it really tough. Well, here is a 2-shot opportunity, as that was the 10th team foul. Carter Willie is 0 for 2 from the stripe tonight.
0 for 3.
Yep. A little bit strong.
Yep.
Reese will come back in, replacing Sleda.
41.2 seconds to go here. 5-point game lead for the Jaguars.
Either way, it'll be a 2-possession game. Now everybody's got their dance partner out there. Everybody's kind of playing a little cat and mouse game as to who was going to line up against who on the free throw.
Oh, he missed that one.
Yep. And it's rebounded by Arizmendi. Come the Blackhawks, need a bucket. It is Portillo on the near wing. Feeds it into the lane to Reese. Baumgartner, top of the key for 3. And a timeout is called.
Yeah, 2-point game with 29 seconds to go.
Blackhawks never say die attitude here tonight.
Yep.
Jaguars were up by 10, but, you know, they slowed down the offense a little bit, and they just kind of got themselves out of rhythm.
Yeah, they did.
And they have missed, let's see, their last 5. They've missed 6 out of their last 7 free throws. After shooting 10 out of 15 in the first half, they are just 4 out of 12. Jeez. Here from the line in
33%. That's not good.
While Medelia is 6 out of 10.
60%, almost.
15 of 25 for the game. 60%.
Yep.
So the Jaguars, unable to hit from the stripe there, now have to work hard to put away this game in the last 29 seconds.
So you think the Blackhawks are going to follow here again with a 2-point?
Most definitely. They just have to kind of figure out, well, they took Willie off the court and put Maloney back in. Jaguars will try to get it in the hands of their best free throw shooter, Malcolm, and he takes it. Makes the fake, gets it ahead to Schoen. Schoen up the sideline. Wants to get it back to Malcolm's hands. He does. Back to Schoen. Now in the corner to Maloney.
Under 20 seconds.
Cross court pass for Strunk is knocked out of bounds. Nearly stolen by Portillo. 57-55 with 17.2 seconds to go. And Willie comes back in for Maloney. Inbound from the sideline by Schoen. Schoen looks, waits, gets it in to Malcolm, and he's fouled immediately. He'll be shooting 2 by Arizmendi.
He makes them, the 2-possession lead.
That is the 3rd or 4th foul on Arizmendi. And Malcolm is 4 for 5 from the line tonight. Those are all 4 of his points. 4th foul on Ernie Arizmendi.
Yeah, 4th foul.
So, Malcolm bends the knees, flicks the wrist. Just got her to crawl over the front rim and down.
Double bouncer off that front rim, and it just snuck over. 3-point lead here for Jaguars.
58-55.
This is a big one here, Dan.
Make it a 2-possession game if you can knock this one down. 3-point Jaguar lead, pending the outcome of the second free throw from Garrett Malcolm. Up and good. Clutch makes there, 59-55. Long pass into Baumgartner. Arizmendi will race it ahead. Back to Baumgartner on the wing. Jaguars all over him. Arizmendi will drive, put up the floater. No good. Rebounded by Schoen with 6 seconds to go.
And they'll be shooting free throws.
Smart defense there by the Jaguars.
Yeah, it was.
Deny the three-point shot, make them try to shoot for 2.
Yep.
And Arizmendi, I believe, just fouled out. Yep. Coach said that he's a good leader, good captain of the team, and he's proved that tonight. 14 points.
Putting the 7th grader in, Dan.
A couple of big three-point shots as Madelia climbed back from that 10-point deficit. 2-point game here at the end. With the foul out, take up to 30 seconds to replace a player. And Glover is on.
Glover's the man.
It's just been those 8 players that have seen the court tonight for Madelia. Got Alvarenga, who's out with a sprained ankle, and Arizmendi, who's out on fouls. Schoen on the line with 2 shots. First one good.
Got it. 5-point lead.
For the second half for Derek Schoen.
Jaguars.
Got 11 in the game, 7 of those coming down the stretch. And the second up and in around and down. 61-55 with 6 seconds to go. Glover's in the front court. He'll put up a long 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Engel, and the buzzer sounds. Good ball game here tonight.
Yeah.
And the Jaguars get their first win in the new building. They had to work hard and all the way down to the final minute to do it.
Yeah.
Against a very scrappy Madelia team. Final score tonight, Jaguars 61, Blackhawks 55. The postgame report brought to you by Double D Dispatch is next on KSUM.
AM 1370 KSUM. We've got your season tickets for high school sports.
Welcome back for the postgame report brought to you by Double D Dispatch here on KSUM. It is Grenada Huntley, East Shane, Truman, Martin Luther 61, Madelia 55. Your final score here tonight. Unofficial totals for the Jaguars. Zane Engel leads with 24 points. 14 points for Derek Schoen. He was big in the second half. He had the 3 final field goals. And a couple of free throws at the end there to help salt it away. Garrett Balcom, 6 points, all from the free throw line. James Shrunk off the bench with 7. Derek Martin had 6. 3 points for Carter Willie, 1 point for Mason Maloney for the Jaguar total of 61. And for Madelia on the night, it was Matt Baumgartner with 19 to lead the way. Ernie Arizmendi with 14. Rigo Flores with 11. Jeffrey Alvarenga with 6. And it was Augie Reese with 6. And Arlie Godoy Portillo with 2. Actually, I've got a couple. I've got 2 points too many for Madelia somehow. So I gave somebody a little bit more credit, but I'm sure they don't mind.
Well, you're just a giver, Dan.
No, I'm just not good at that.
Okay, my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Shooting on the night overall for the Jaguars, 18 to 44 for 41%. The Blackhawks of Madelia, 18 to 55 for 33%. Of the 44 shots by the Jaguars, 17 of those were three-point attempts. They just attempted 1 3-pointer in the second half. They made 5 for 17 for the game for 29% from behind the arc. The Blackhawks, 7 of 22 on 3-point attempts for 32%. Rebounds, definitely the Jaguars here, 37 total rebounds. 13 of those were offensive boards. The Blackhawks, 29 total rebounds. 11 of those were offensive boards. And a lot more turnovers in the second half for the Jaguars, which made it kind of interesting down the stretch. 19 turnovers for the game for the Jaguars, 11 turnovers for the game for the Blackhawks, and no block shots in the second half, just 2 block shots for the Jaguars for the game, none for the Blackhawks. And that resulted in that 61-55 victory for the Grenada Huntley East Chain Truman Martin Luther Jaguars.
18 made free throws on the night for the Jags. They were just 8 of 17 in the second half. 18 out of 32 free throws for the game.
Wow.
And Medelia was 6 of 10 in the second half and 15 of 25 from the free throw line for the game.
Yeah, that's something that's got to be worked on. Free throw.
Great efforts from the Blackhawks. They came out strong, played hard all the way till the end. Engel and Schoen giving the Jaguars an up and hitting those threes in the first half was big too. As the coach said, they haven't hit a lot of outside shots here this year, so they got those in the first half and then relied on the inside game and kind of had to hang on after not hitting those free throws. So the Jaguars are 6-5. They play next at Martin County West on the Thursday night, and that is a game we will have here on KSUM from Sherburne.
Okay.
And we will also have the Jaguar girls on tomorrow night in Fairmont against the Cardinals. That'll be a regular tip-off, 6 o'clock for the B squad and varsity to follow.
Are you doing that one, Dan?
That is Mr. Rod Halverson and Ryan Fantozzi doing that game tomorrow night. I will be public address announcing instead.
There you go.
So we'll see how my fake PA voice guy does here. And so for Medelia, tough loss. They are 1-9 on the season now. They go on the road Tuesday night to Heron Lake, Okabena. This is the first of a long stretch of. Let me make sure I get this right. No, it is. Okay, it is Medelia that's at Martin County West on Thursday night.
There you go.
And that game is on KSUM here, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And then it's the Jaguars that are at Heron Lake, Okabena.
There you go.
Their next 4 games are on the road. They'll be back at home here on the 20th.
Okay.
2 weeks from tonight will be their next home game.
So with the win tonight, they go to 6-5.
So that'll do her. Thanks to Dana Howard for engineering. Again, it's KSUM Studio tonight. And for the folks here in Grenada, be proud of your new facility here.
Beautiful.
It looks fantastic, and it'll serve you well for many, many years to come here. And, unlike the folks in New Ulm, they thought enough to make a little place for radio guys to do the game.
Yeah, nice of them.
I think that's fantastic. So we'll look forward to coming over here often and up to Truman and over to Northrop as well when we get the chance. That is going to do it here. Engel with 24 and Schoen with 14 to lead the way. The Jaguars led 35-29 at halftime, and it was a 6-point margin of victory, 61-55. Your final score here tonight on the postgame wrap-up brought to you by Double D Dispatch of Welcome. For Brad Gerhardt, I'm Dan Brooken. Have a great weekend, and so long for now.